good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching from. I am Sharin. I am the face of the page, Sharin and Rishad. So we have wonderful business partners from all around the globe today. We have Fatima from Canada, Masha from Canada, and Rekha from USA. Today we are going to discuss an interesting topic, basically. So many people who is coming into this business, they are saying, "I don't have any previous experience. So how will I run this business?" So we just want to say that it's a good news that none of us had previous experience before. Now we are enjoying doing the business, so as you can run your business as well with no previous experience. Let's hear from different people from different backgrounds, from different parts of the world, how they are cracking the online world without any previous experience. So thank you, Fatima, Rekha, and Masha for coming live today. And can you please introduce yourself, Fatima? Can you tell a little bit about your background, your why to start this business?
Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Thanks, Sharon, for putting this together. I'm happy to be here with you guys. So, like Sharon said, my name is Fatma. I'm based out in Alberta, Canada. I've been living here for past 13 years, and I'm originally from India, and I came to Canada as a student. So I came here for my PhD. I did that, and then I was working in academia for a few years. And then eventually, 2 years ago, I moved to a private healthcare research company, and that's where I'm working at the moment. And my reason for starting this business was that, while I was studying, I was very busy. So, as you know, if you're working in sciences, you'll know if you're running experiments, they don't end at 5. You cannot just close and go home. So I was working on weekdays later in the day, and also on weekends I would go in to check on how things are going. And then when I moved to this remote healthcare research company position, I thought it's going to get easier and I'll have more time. But turns out that's not the case, and life never gets not busy. There's always so much going on, and my kids are growing up. I do have 2 kids. So for me, I started looking for ways to find time for myself and my family, and that's where this business came into play. When I came across this business and saw that everything's provided for you, I just decided that I need to do this so that I can cut back my hours at my day job and still be able to supplement my income. And yeah, I've been in this for almost 2 years now, and it's been going great.
Very good, very good. So, being a scientist, being so like it's a dream job to be a scientist. Like all of us want to be a scientist. Like when I was a kid, I used to say like I want to be a scientist. I never knew what it was. But there you are now, and we are having a really good profession. And still, one thing that I want to say that no matter what job you're doing, a job will never make you free. you
Yeah.
know will get paid, and you can live with that. But if you stop doing that job, and your pay will stop, right, unless you retire and you have some pension.
Mhm.
So that's by that time actually your life is almost over, right? So that's not the ideal way. So no matter, because I have in my team, I have like doctors, engineers, RNs, teachers, all the profession, all of us are happy with our profession, but the only thing that we are not happy is the time that we are leveraging. So that is exactly that we are providing in here. So we are making money at the same time we have time. So we are doing this, based on an internet based business. So based on an online platform, an automated system. That is how we are leveraging time in this venture. So thank you, Fatima, for sharing your journey. And Masha, over to you.
Sure. I'm so glad to be here with you guys. Thank you very much, Sharon, for putting this together. I am from Canada. I've been here in Nova Scotia for almost 17 years with my family. I came here as well with my parents and my brothers. I was still single. And I'm coming from kind of like an employee mindset my whole life. My family, they were always kind of going for kind of studying, finding a good job, and kind of progressing in your job. So I never had any kind of a business experience, nothing. And when my son was born, that was the kind of like a time that it took me to think that I need to do something else. I need to come out of my employee mindset. I need to kind of explore new things, because I had to send him to daycare like anyone else in Canada. We are very lucky. We have like 1 year of max leave. But after that, he was still like 1 year old. I had to send him to daycare. And because I was working and I was on the phone, and I didn't say, sorry, I didn't say that what's my profession. I'm actually insurance underwriter. I've been doing insurance for the last 10 years here in Canada. And I was kind of on the phone at that point, kind of answering people for insurance needs and everything. And I was getting stuck sometime at the end of the day, and I couldn't get to my son at like in time. My husband was working as well. And one day he told me, and I don't remember, I don't forget this part, never ever. He told me, Mom, why it's like when it's getting too late and too dark, you come and pick me up. And that was a moment that really, really hurt me. I was like, this is it. I have to find something that I can manage my time. As you said, Shireen, I think that this is the biggest thing that we are all looking for, having a free time, having a flexible time that we can kind of choose when to do what. If I want to spend time with my family, at that time I do that. If I want to work at the time that I choose to work, I work. So that was the reason. That was my why that I came out. It took me kind of few years, to be honest, because I was carrying that employee mindset with me the whole time. And it was very hard to come out of the comfort zone. But after like pandemic happened and like people started losing jobs and a lot of things came up that I saw, other than kind of spending time with my family, I need a plan B.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't just stick to one plan my whole life. And that was like the biggest reason that I started this. And I did a lot of research about this business before I do the startup. But I'm so glad that I joined in. I'm here for almost a year and a half now, and I'm enjoying it. I'm learning a lot from it.
Absolutely. You are absolutely right, Marsha. Like, when we are coming, I suppose, like, in maybe in our kids' age, those things will change, because we are all coming from an employee mindset. Our parents always told us, like, if you study well and have a good job, that's exactly what's our aim is, like,
Yeah.
but we never underestimate the power of automated system, the power of a passive income, unless you need it. Like, what if you cannot physically do this job anymore? There are so many jobs that you can work from home, but the thing is that for those jobs you have to actually log in and log out at a particular time. So that is not the flexibility you are looking for. The flexibility means that you can do the things. You are the queen of your time, so you can decide when you want to do the business, right? And when you want to do the work, and when you want to sleep, when you want to wake up. So this should be your choice, not somebody else's.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you so much, Marsha. That was very informative. And Rekha, over to you.
Hi, I'm Rekha Morar. I've been working in IT for over 25 years. And a couple of years ago, when the company got taken over by another company, I got laid off. So that was my eye opener, like they can get rid of you anytime, right? So then when I started looking for something else, I wanted something more flexible, and it was hard to find something like that. It was very difficult. So I was able to take a little bit of a career break because my mother-in-law was sick and I wanted more family time. So I took 2-year break and then I started looking again. And I was looking something part time at this point because I'm in my 50s. So, like, I don't want to wait till 65 to start traveling and everything. So, I've seen some of my friends' health getting bad, so I'm like, I am not waiting till 65 to start traveling. So, I actually explored a lot of different digital businesses like drop shipping and stuff, but there's so much to do, like, and you're on your own trying to figure it out. So it was scary. So then when I came across the ad of my mentor for this digital business, I watched the webinar and joined like right away. I'm like, this is exactly what I need at this point of my life.
Yeah.
And I have seen myself grown like so much, and I love connecting with people all over the world, like you guys,
Yeah.
So, and I love helping people, and that's my passion now. In my 50s, I want to give back to the community. I volunteer a lot. So I have a lot more me time now. I go on regular massages now and go to the gym regularly. I never was able to do that before, so yeah, that's what it is.
Wow, that's amazing. So I can imagine, like, the way that you said, you want to travel, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, Rekha, I totally understand. So we all think that, okay, now we are doing some job, and now let me retire to travel. But
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. You never know how your health is going at the moment. That none of the jobs are not easy. I mean, you're going through a lot of pressure, right? And
Yeah.
then when you want to travel, and you never know if you are up to it, isn't it? And also, what you said is right, because I was actually talking to another gentleman. I think it was a few months back, and they also said, like, he came into this business maybe like 3 years back, and then he was saying he was into an online world like for last 15 years.
Hmm.
He was a pilot or something like that in the airline industry anyway. But what so like for them they have to be away from the family for all the time. So he kind of tired of it, and then he wanted to explore in the online world, because being in an online world is the only way that you can leverage time. You are not, as it is online, you are not tied up in any place. You can do it in wherever you want. So you may be traveling, sleeping, you may be on your holidays, but you still can earn. So everybody knows that. Then he was looking into different opportunities to see which one is the best fit. There are so many other opportunities out there, guys. But what I'm telling is, when you go to that opportunities, like, like maybe another affiliate marketing opportunity where you could be an affiliate marketer of Amazon or whatever that is, you have to start everything from scratch. You have to figure out. That's not easy for the people who are already doing a job, because we're already doing job and we have family. We're quite busy at the moment.
Hmm.
And now where do you have the time, all this time, to research and find out things? I'm not saying that what we are doing right now is, it is very easy and things like that. No, it's not easy. But you have all the answers. You have all the late path there. Like, you have
Hmm.
you have a path of success in there. You just need to copy and paste. For that, you need to find time. That's right. But you will be going through trial and error again for yourself. But that will be very much less compared to where if you are starting a business from scratch altogether. On that journey, many people just give up, basically, because they're fed up of this. And they understand that, okay, after the full-time job, family, and you are researching into something, and you're losing all the money because you are after error after error, these things are happening, you're falling, and you're not making any money. Most of the people will just give up, isn't it? And that doesn't worth your time. So what I'm saying is, the opportunity that you are right now, the people like, we don't have any previous experience, and we came from an employee mindset, and now we are cracking online world, enjoying. Just the reason is because all of us said that, it helped us to grow a lot, right?
Hmm.
So that just means that, you're learning a lot. Yeah, you have to be willing to learn. So how you are willing to learn, you have to spend your time, maybe an hour a day. Like, I'm saying an example. So if you're having a full-time job, an hour a day could be efficient. I mean, enough for you. So, but you have to be willing to spend that time. But if
Hmm.
that's the case, you have everything put together like a university. It's there for you to learn. All the resources are in front of you, right within your reach. So then you can, you don't have to go through those trial and error period for the longer period of time, basically. Yeah, so thank you. That's beautiful, Rega. So over to you again, Fatima. So tell me what made you comfortable? I know you don't have any previous experience. What do you say to encourage other people who don't have any experience? What helped you to start this business and grow this business?
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, Sharon, everything is in one place. So our training is very comprehensive. And for me, I didn't want to do something from scratch, right? I do love learning new skills, and I am growing as a person in this business. I've learned so many different things. So that wasn't an issue with me, but having to find little pieces and putting it together, that was something that I didn't want to do. Like you said, we're all busy. We have jobs, we have family responsibilities. So I wanted something that's already put together, and it's just ready for me to plug and play, kind of. And that's what when I came to learn about this business, that you have this training which is comprehensive, it's updated continuously. It's always you are because we are working in social media, so things change very quickly. So when you have this training that's getting updated, you are current with everything, and also it's in one place, it's been tried by other people, right? So if you're not trying something new, it's been done and tested. And that was one reason that I had faith in it, that okay, if others can do it successfully, there's no reason if I put the effort in for me to be not able to do this. And besides that, we always have a mentor and a coach who've gone through these steps, and they can guide you effectively, because they know, if you're struggling, they can tell you, okay, this is how you tackle this problem, or this is how you do it. And there is a lot of I guess information in the training. So just taking it step by step is what makes it a really good system for anybody who has no background. Like, I didn't have any background. Like you guys, I had an employee mindset. I was always a good student. I knew, we were always taught from the beginning, do well in school and get a job and all. So I did all that, and I never thought about becoming an entrepreneur. But just because of the support system that's provided in this business and the training, I was like, this is just something I have to do. And I'm so glad I did.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. So over to you, Masha, now. And what made you successful in this business in spite of not having any previous experience?
For sure, yes. As Fatima said, I didn't have no experience. I was actually afraid of being online and being on the social media. I was always kind of thinking that there are things that could go wrong, and I'm not going to be figuring it out. And I didn't want to start any traditional business. I was looking for something. So obviously I was looking to have a business of my own, to have my own time. But I knew that it kind of lies somewhere online, because I wanted to start something on the side of my job, grow it, and make sure that it's working perfectly fine for me. And then I switch it to the business full time. And this module, when I came across it and I went through, we have a 30 days trial, as we all know, that we can kind of go and get the business plan, kind of get familiar with all the details. And when I went through it and they were talking about like this training and everything, that was the time that it came to me. I wanted to have a coach that this business provides. And when I saw the ad of my coach, that she's my coach right now, I talked to her and I was kind of like asking about like how, like, what is the support that is provided. And when she went through a lot of options, like having a coaching almost every week, we have Zoom together, having a mentor to go to if we have any questions. And the training itself was actually it is a complete site that I can go to anytime. It gets updated, and I even don't need to Google or YouTube a lot of time, because everything is on that training website. And even with the people like my mentees, I can help them through the website, so through the training. So that means that we have everything already kind of designed for us. And it's been working, like this system has been working for over like 7 years now. So as Fatima said, it's like it done the testing. So the testing part is done. A lot of people are using it. A lot of people are getting lots of great results out of it. And I thought to myself that I can do it as well, as long as I have all the tools. So the tools are there, the training, coach, mentor. We have amazing masterminds every week that helps us to get connected to a lot of people like you guys as well. And we have like a lot of supports from other business owners. Like even if we don't know each other, as you said, like here we are from all over the world, and we don't know each other, but we get connected because we have one goal, and is to live a more fulfilling life, to have more time with our family. Like our goals are very similar, to have a better kind of like to have a flexible time, to have a free time, everything. So we are following the same goal, even if we don't have any backgrounds, we don't have any skills. Everything this system has provided for us to just get plugged in. And as you said, as long as we spend like a couple of hours a day, I still do my full-time work. I'm going to be working less days because this business has provided me that much that I can kind of cut on my 5 business days at work, like as an employee. So I'm cutting that, and I'm kind of going through slowly going to the full-time business. So that's all because of the supports and because of the everything that system, the tools that the system is providing to us. So that's why I think that no one really needs any skills. They just need to come, plug in. It's like a vehicle that you sit in, and it kind of takes you to through your journey, and you just kind of learn, you grow. It's not just the business, as Fatima said, and like you guys, all of you said, it's a personal growth as well, because we learned how to come out of that a comfort zone and how to kind of tackle things that we never did before. But the system and the training is actually providing us with those tools as well. It's not just about the business. It's about how we can be a leader, how we can kind of start having our own business and being an entrepreneur. So that's the part that I really, really enjoy, the support and being surrounded with a lot of supportive people.
Absolutely. So I have so many takeaway points from that, actually, Masha. But I just want to point out something especially, right? Being in the comfort zone. And don't you think that being in the comfort zone is dangerous? You know, all of us are like, most of the days, especially in our younger age, we lie to ourselves. We say that everything is fine, everything is okay, I'm
Yeah.
happy, I have good job, everything is, you pretend to be happy. You try to accommodate and adjust your situations until life, shake you, and you are opening your eyes to the hard reality, right? Then you realize, no, everything is not fine. I just need to grow. I just need to grow, and I have to come out of my comfort zone. So beautiful, beautiful, Marsha. So as Marsha said, you can put in, doesn't matter what time you have, we have 15 to 20 minutes a day, half an hour a day, to build something solid for your future and for your family. If you cannot do this job at the moment, currently what you're doing right now, you will develop a passive stream of income for yourself and your family. That's how beautiful and legit our system is. So over to you now, Rekha. So can you please tell our audience what helped you to start this business from scratch? I know you are in your 50s. You are IT field, so probably your IT skills are not that bad, right? I mean,
It's not bad, but I was always a shy person, social media wise. IT wise, I was okay, but the social media part scared me because before I never used to do like alone pictures or didn't put myself out there. So it took a little bit of a time in the beginning. It took me 6 months to even come live, you know. so so coming live to me is that's a big deal. But I got out of my comfort zone, and when you do interviews like this, it's not as bad as doing a live by yourself,
yeah,
so that's how I started. I've done a lot of lives on my page, but now I feel so confident doing them,
yeah,
and I love the video based training because you can do it anytime. It's not like a particular time when we have to do the training. So, you can do it anytime. I've done so many trips after I started the business, and I always have my smartphone with me. So I can always do the follow ups, from my phone. So yeah, I've come a long ways, and hopefully, keep growing and
yeah,
learning
yeah.
new things. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So I when you said that, I am actually remembering when my coach did my coaching call, right? So I couldn't actually really hear anything. anything well. And then he was saying he's in the beach. So he is in the beach doing this business. See, that's how beautiful our system is, which could be possible for you as well. And imagine making money from the beach. Okay, so that is how wonderful is this. I think we covered almost everything. So we have an absolute good training site where you can plug in anytime, anywhere in the world. You have an access to that 24/7, and you on the top of that, you are plugged into a mentor and a coach and a supportive community who is available for you anytime in their own convenience. So this is possible for you as well. If you think that you are ready to take your life to the next level, we are here to support you. Please contact Fatima, Masha, or Rekha. Our Facebook names are, or myself, and our Facebook names are the top of our page here. And you can contact us, and we will talk to you personally and help you to start your own successful online business. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. Thank you, ladies, for coming in. Lovely to meet you again.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.